What is up, everybody? So today we're moving into day 2 of Russia's attack on the Ukraine. Woke up yesterday morning to the news that Russia had started to invade the Ukraine, and things are just getting worse and worse by the minute. It's such a terrifying situation for the people of the Ukraine. I've been watching the news on multiple stations. It's on next to me on a split screen on 4 different stations, and I've been watching it nonstop. There's in terrifying clips of what's happening to those poor people. A lot of them have gone underground to subway systems to use it as a bomb shelter to take protection. Ukraine have now banned males ages 18 to 60 from leaving the country because they want them to stay to help and fight Russia. And a lot of them are very into that. They are very into staying and helping and fighting for their country. I've watched countless interviews of people saying that they are staying, that they're going to fight for their freedom, they're going to fight back against Russia. And I literally just heard this on the news seconds ago, that the Ukraine stated that you can be under 18 and over 60, and if you want a gun to fight, they will give you one. I mean, that's absolutely terrifying that that country is in that state, that they could be handing a gun to a 15 or a 16-year-old, or even the flip side, to a 70 or 75-year-old that's willing to stay and fight for their country. That is absolutely inspirational, and that these people are willing to do that for their freedoms, for their country. But it's terrifying that they are in the position right now where they have to do that. Russia has put them in the position where they have to put their life on the line to defend their country. I'm sure everyone has seen the viral video now going around at Snake Island, where the Ukrainian people told the Russian military ship to go F themselves, and unfortunately all of those people were killed. But they just stated that all of those soldiers are going to get like the Medal of Honor or whatever it is in the Ukraine, that medal. There's a lot of narrative over there that Russia's just going to come in and take over, but the Ukraine people are fighting back. Russia tried something like this a few years ago in 2014, and they're trying it again now, and they are moving in on the capital as we speak. They also took over Chernobyl yesterday, where the biggest nuclear disaster in the history of the world happened. I think it was in 1986. Just a terrifying time. Canada yesterday sent 3,400 troops over to NATO countries to help them out. The United States sent 7,000 troops to Germany to help NATO countries over there as well. They are talking about cyber attacks from Russia. Nothing has happened yet. The news was reporting this morning that they were actually surprised that the communication systems and the internet and things like that were not hacked in the Ukraine yet, that all of that stuff is still up. People are speculating that even Russia isn't as prepared as people think they are for this war. They don't have all their people in line yet to do things like that. Joe Biden has talked about cyber attacks on Russia as well. Everybody wants Russia to be removed from SWIFT. The United States yesterday imposed sanctions on Russia. Now, there's a lot of people going either way, and that a lot of people think Russia's not going to care. Some people have stated that they have been preparing for these sanctions since 2014. If you don't know what the sanctions are, they are financial things. They are trying to hurt Russia's economy. Clearly, it won't hurt them right away. It will take a while for them to even notice that these sanctions are in place, or even if they do notice. I mean, I'm not entirely convinced that Putin's going to care that the United States is sanctioning them. They are one of the most powerful countries in the world. It's just a horrific, scary time right now to be living. Like, I'm sitting here talking about it to you through my camera on YouTube, on the internet. There's people in the Ukraine right now living this, sitting in their homes right now, wondering if it's going to be attacked. Most people trying to flee their country. I could not imagine. It proves how lucky we are to live in a place like Canada, like I do, almost being predicted that Russia is going to take over the capital within the next couple of days. Some people predict it sooner, but they have said it may not last. They may get it for a temporary amount of time, but it might not be forever. Ukraine will obviously keep fighting back. Got some messages on the video I did yesterday from people that are in countries around the area that is going on, and they're talking about how scary it is and things of that nature. So to them and to everybody, to the Ukraine, to everybody over there that's involved in this in any way, my heart goes out to you. I truly hope that somehow you and your families remain safe. I hope the people of the Ukraine are able to retain control of their country. I know I keep saying this, but it's scary, scary times. They've talked about how this might not even be the end for Russia. If they do take over the Ukraine, he could keep moving. They are reporting that he wants to bring back what the Soviet Union once was before it broke up. It was it still is a massive country, but it was a massive, massive country back then. Like, it stretched from one side of Europe to the other. It's just terrifying that Putin wants to go back to that. But I don't think he's going to start a fight with NATO either. But you never know. You never know. Scary times. Again, I hope everyone is... There's been a ton of loss of life already, but I hope everyone stays as safe as possible. My heart goes out to everybody's families, loved ones, to everybody that's fighting for the freedom of their country. I truly hope that everybody is able to remain safe. I hope the people of the Ukraine are able to retain control of their country. It's just crazy times, crazy times.